Good morning, and thank you for joining us on After GMS. It is Friday, April 29th. Yes, I can feel the energy and the excitement through the keyboards or phones, whatever you're typing on this morning. Everybody excited that it's Friday. I'm Tracy McCain here with Stacy Spivey and meteorologist Christian Morgan. So glad it's Friday, but it's unbelievable that it's the last one of April.
Yeah, and like I said earlier, it's Arbor Day.
Such a great transition.
Celebrate the arbors.
Got to celebrate the trees that bring us oxygen and
pollen
and fruit and pollen. But look, okay, I have to acknowledge this serene waterfall behind us.
It is nice.
It is just nice to have.
just outside in our weather garden. Look at that. So peaceful.
Okay, so what about the forecast?
I was gonna let the moment just sit there and marinate.
I mean, we could.
but the forecast isn't very peaceful.
Forecast is interesting, right? We've had several days of nice weather, and now we got to pay it back a little bit, right? It's not going to rain all the time everywhere this weekend, but there will be some rain to talk about. Take a live look over downtown Burlington right now. Most of us covered up in clouds at the moment. Looking at some of the numbers from yesterday, too. I want to show you this. We topped out yesterday at 73 after starting the morning at 49. Averages right now are 74 and 52. So we were pretty close to average. Pretty average day of weather yesterday. Records are 95 and 32. Yeah, nowhere close to either one of those. Thank goodness. And pretty comfortable outside this morning as you step out. 50 in Greensboro, 52 Winston-Salem, 51 Asheboro and Lexington. 48 Burlington now, 50 Reedsville, 51 in Walnut Cove, 40s in the Wilkesboros, and 40s in the mountains as well. High pressure that's been in control of our weather the last few days now moving offshore and a bit down to our southeast. So we get more of a south and easterly wind off of that high. So not only does it try to warm us up, but it also pushes in some moisture off of the Atlantic Ocean. At the same time, there's a high pressure system to our north trying to cool us down. So those two competing factors set up a boundary across the Carolinas. That will be a focal point for extra clouds today, as well as a couple showers as we go throughout the course of the weekend. By Sunday, that front starts to lift back to the north a bit, and the warm air will win out, if I can talk. We'll get back into the 70s on Sunday. Here's the futurecast for today. Clouds continue to thicken up as we go throughout the day. We could see a few peaks of sunshine, but overall, you'll notice a cloudy sky as we go throughout your Friday. Rain not an issue for today. Could see a few sprinkles, maybe a shower late this evening. Then as we head into the weekend, again, not a washout, but I would carry along an umbrella for any outdoor plans that you have over the course of Saturday and Sunday. There will be some scattered rain at times. Sunday morning, really most of the first part of the day on Sunday is dry, and then we have scattered showers going into your Sunday afternoon and Sunday evening. That unsettled weather pattern will continue, though, for several days. So there's the weekend. Cooler on Saturday with highs in the 60s, getting back to the mid-70s on Sunday. For today, we'll climb up into the low 70s again. Some of that heating may be halted by the extra cloud cover we have. So I'd say if we get to around 70, I think we're doing pretty good this afternoon. The unsettled weather pattern does continue heading into next week. We run that 30% chance of a shower, maybe a thunderstorm through the early part of the week. But we are heading back to the 80s for a run of 80-degree days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, too.
Well, we certainly hope that you take advantage of today's 70-degree temperatures and some sunshine, too.
As Christian mentioned, rain chances are increasing. So I asked you on my Facebook page, what do you love about rainy days? Because sometimes we get sad when we think about rain coming. But let's go ahead and look and see what people said. John says, absolutely nothing. Sunshine all the way. Greg says, it's a great day to watch a good movie. And Ken says, sit on the porch and smell the rain.
Yeah, so we did get a few messages sent to us via text. As you guys comment in the feed here, we'll go over some of these. She said, I love the fact that it waters my flowers and gardens so they can grow and be plentiful and beautiful. That was from Jenny in Reedy Creek. Thomas said, I love the rain because it cleans the pollen off of my car.
That is right.
Thomas, you never lied.
You know that, you know that
free
smell
way
you
to-
guys talked about?
It
You know when
does have a
rains?
distinct smell.
It's called petrichor.
Oh, it has a scientific
It
name?
does have a scientific name.
Okay.
Petrichor?
Petrichor.
How do you spell that?
Petrichor.
Okay.
You win. What you win, I don't know.
Just
The
let me
WFMY Good Morning Show Spelling Bee winner, Christian Morgan.
Good, because I lost my second grade spelling bee.
Oh,
I spelled coyote wrong. Anyway.
That's a tough
it's okay.
It's,
It seems
it
as though we're
happens.
still holding on to that.
No, I'm not bitter at all.
I don't know. No, I mean, not better. It's just it impacted your life in some way. So I took my car to get washed yesterday for the first time since January,
Yeah.
our last snowstorm. Yeah, so it was really dirty. Like literally I rolled up and the guys were like,
Oh, yay.
That literally inside makes me just.
yeah, I know you don't like that, but it was great getting all the pollen off of my car. Like I didn't even recognize. I went to the grocery store after that, and I walked out and I was looking for my car. I couldn't find it because I was like, "Where's my
So
car?" I'm like,
clean.
"Oh yeah, that's right. I got it washed."
Oh, it's the clean one.
Like
Well,
go figure.
If that makes you cringe, Christian, you know what the last time I cleaned my car was?
Oh,
Oh my gosh, when
Like literally the week before Baylor was born.
Stop.
outside,
Stop.
you're talking about inside.
There's no way.
Outside?
Both.
Oh my gosh, no.
It's so bad.
Your baby
Yeah.
was born last July.
I know.
Wow.
And I have a white car. It's so bad.
You know the last time
It
I
needs
washed
to
my
be cleaned.
truck?
Yesterday?
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yesterday.
yesterday. Was it really?
Listen, the best money I've ever spent was the unlimited car wash package, especially this time of the year because I can't stand the pollen. I can't stand
just
it.
run it through.
Run it through, knock it off, and once it builds up on the car, then every time you open the door, it's getting inside the car, or it gets sucked up by the air vents, you know, and it starts coming inside the car. I can't.
That's true.
Best money I ever spent was the unlimited car wash package.
You may want to, because you suffer
Dedication.
from allergies,
I
right?
do.
You may want to.
Maybe that's
just
something
run
I
it
need
through.
to invest in.
See?
Maybe not the package, but just a
At
car
least,
wash
yeah.
a
Or a
month.
water hose to spray.
I can't talk
Yeah.
though. I mean, it's been several months, so
Yeah.
I really shouldn't be the one on this position. Like, I mean, you just went a couple months past, but the last winter storm was when I washed my
Yeah,
car.
that makes sense.
You've literally had your oil changed more recently than your car has been washed, probably, right?
Oh
Well,
my
yeah,
God,
that's
okay.
important.
Never mind, I forgot. I just
The
had the
function.
dealership washed my car when they came to pick it up to get the oil change.
Oh, that's
see?
nice.
But I didn't wash it, but they did.
I
Fair
do
enough.
wash, like, when I go fill up gas, you know, the little thing to get it off your
The
windshield.
window.
Yeah.
At least you can
I
see.
do that.
At least you can see.
Right,
out the
exactly.
car.
That's important.
Yeah.
important.
I don't like to, I'm not,
Hilarious.
on the weekends, like, I don't drive anywhere because I don't like to drive. I let my husband do that.
Mm-hmm.
So really the only time I'm in my car is, like, to get to work. And then I ride in the passenger
Right.
seat.
Okay, so we are way off topic here.
Way off.
Way
off
off
topic.
topic.
That's my fault.
No. It's okay. It's fine. It was a great conversation. I'm
here for it.
We'll talk about what we're supposed to be talking about, which is what do you love about rainy days?
gosh.
Let's see. Jessica Richards said, she replied to you and said, if I'm staying home, I love to open a window and enjoy the rain smell. If I have to leave with the kids, there is nothing I like about it. LOL. And you were saying the proper name of that smell that we're talking about is called
Petrichor.
petrichor.
I was going to say
Nice.
petrichor.
Petrichor.
Joanne said to remember, rain does make the flowers grow. That's very true.
April showers bring May flowers.
That's
true.
insane. Bobby said, I love to take naps on rainy days.
Oh yeah.
Those are the best.
I love a rainy day in the morning because it makes it a slow, easygoing morning, especially on the weekend. You know, if you don't have anything to do, sit there with a cup of coffee, just let it rain. listen to it rain. And we're getting into summertime thunderstorms. Nothing like sitting back and watching a summertime or listening to a summertime
Oh yeah,
thunderstorm.
I was talking about that earlier on the show. How I love to fall asleep
when it's raining.
When it's raining and just like that subtle thunderstorm in the distance, not anywhere close or like at my house, but I can just like hear the rumbles of thunder in the background.
Right, exactly. I hear you.
Yeah, because if it's bad, I'm here.
Right,
Yeah.
and that's not fun.
No,
That's not fun. But
no
we
one likes
appreciate
severe
you.
weather. Yes, we do.
LeVar Jarrell said it's always a good day to work on some of his RC cars and model trains. Then he went in to say, wow, Tracy, no car wash since January, LOL, but that was before he found out that you hadn't washed your car since July. Sure. But he also agrees with you, Christian. He said, we ride clean around here.
That's right. LeVar
I like
always
to
asks
ride
me-
dirty, apparently.
LeVar always
Is that
asks
what
me.
you're saying, LeVar?
He always says, "Hey, can I go to the car wash this weekend?" I'm like, "You go, buddy,"
Ah.
but not this weekend.
I guess my point is like it's always gonna get rained on or something's gonna. I don't know. My car's just
I don't
always
like
dirty.
that point.
Oh, nice.
It's usually organized on the inside. Does that count? Right now it's not, but it usually is.
Yeah, that makes it 50%.
And I like vacuum it out. It's not like I'm just nasty. I'm a very clean and organized person.
You don't have
Christian.
like fries stuck up under the seat, do you?
I don't know.
You're like,
No.
I'm Stacy, Miss Nasty, if you like. Because that's a line from Janet Jackson's, Okay.
Yes, I got it.
Right. Jessica Rule, by the way, is a great director on our show.
She
an
is
even better
amazing.
friend, but apparently also a researcher.
Yes.
So we mentioned on the Good Morning Show that dogwood trees were actually really good for this time of year because they have less pollen. And then we were like, wait, is that true? And I was like, I don't know. I said it, but just because I said it, And so you're like, well, verify, but she did. And she said, she looked it up. According to Google, dogwood trees have less pollen than other trees and are only mild allergens.
That's
So-
amazing.
Yes.
Yay, we verified.
Yeah. I knew it wasn't totally pollen free, but I knew there was something about the dogwood that was a little bit better.
I knew they were very
That's good to
populous in
know.
our area. So
Very, very
go
good to know.
dogwoods. Thank you, Jessica Rule. You're the best. By
Speaking
the
of
way-
Jessica's,
Whoa, got another one?
She made me laugh. She said, I clean my car once a week to clean all the chicken nuggets and french fries from the week before. Mom life.
Yeah, absolutely.
It happens, you know?
You know, for me, it's like gummy bears and Cheerios and
Oh.
Fruit Loops, whatever, I can get in the car that is not like, I don't know, like a hot food item, like a
You're
fast
gonna
food
make a
item, just
mess,
like,
yeah.
something. Then, I'm like, hey,
Ends up
take
everywhere.
this, and then it's all over the car. So we got that out too. But Jessica's
Yeah.
absolutely right.
It is very, very true. Well, we definitely went off topic big time, but it was fun. And
There
I'm
were
glad
a
that
few
you joined
different
us for
topics
it.
because Trina's talking about she wanted to get the unlimited car wash package, Christian, and she wants to know how much does that run.
I'm slowly turning people on to this idea.
Yeah.
I like it.
Oh my
Yes.
gosh.
By the way, Virginia likes to catch up on shows when it's raining outside, and then we also had some advice for you to tighten up on those car washes. Oh wait, it says my name too.
Both of us.
Oh wait, I skipped my name.
Okay, well, maybe after all this rain, I will
Tighten up.
go get my car washed.
I love it. All right,
Probably
guys.
not, but we can hope.
You'll love the way it looks as it shines, I promise.
It is really nice.
See?
The inside needs to stay clean. Like, I'm all about that.
Yeah.
But the outside, I think I just don't care as much. We'll work on it.
We'll work on it. All right, let's get to some of your morning headlines before we jump into our second conversation this morning. Well, North Carolina is sending help to Ukraine as the country continues to battle against Russian troops. The National Guard is sending military equipment, including these M113 personnel carriers. North Carolina is one of several states sending armored vehicles to Ukraine. Governor Roy Cooper wrote, quote, North Carolina stands with the people of Ukraine and is ready to support their fight for democracy and freedom. Well, the U.S. is planning to ban menthol-flavored cigarettes. The FDA says the change could save more than 600,000 lives over the next 40 years. The agency says it would have the biggest impact on the black population. Menthol cigarettes make up 37% of the cigarette market and are the choice of 85% of smokers in the black community.
There's a firefight underway in the North Carolina mountains. A wildfire is burning near Canton, south of Asheville. The fire forced the closure of a portion of the Blue Ridge Parkway, Highway 276 to Pisgah Inn. The U.S. Forest Service says 172 acres have burned so far. They also had to close the Frying Pan Tower because it's so close. Well, democracy has evolved over time. The Greensboro History Museum has documented how democracy has been reshaped in the Triad and across the state. WFMY News 2's Ikem Ickey Ekwonu is there showing you this incredible piece of history.
The new exhibit looks at the changes in the North Carolina Constitution over 11 elections from 1776 to 2010. That involves a lot of documents, but there are some interactive pieces. There's one part of the exhibit where folks will be able to vote on the current state of democracy. There's 3 different options here. Folks will also be able to decide which election they feel has had the greatest impact on getting us to where we are right now when it comes to voter rights. There are videos from experts talking about why each election was important. This is also a hands-on experience. Visitors can snap a photo to go back in time during the women's suffrage movement. Museum staff tell me they met with scholars and historians from across North Carolina to gather artifacts and essential pieces to bring history to life.
Cool things like we didn't really know about the history of the secret ballot. You know, it's something we take for granted that nobody's going to look over our shoulder and know how we're voting. But that's sort of a late addition that didn't come until the 1920s.
Through exploring the 11 elections, the experts who put this together hope people realize the importance of voting and the impact it can have at a local and state level.
I think the biggest thing you'll see is people have worked really hard for over 250 years for you to have the right to vote. And to not exercise that right, it's sort of turning your back on the blood, sweat, and tears of generations of people.
And this exhibit has so much information, it's almost impossible to take it all in during one visit. And that's okay because this exhibit will be here well into 2023, so folks can come back and visit over and over again. And it is, of course, free as well. And staff here tell me that they will continue to make updates to the exhibit and host several different programs.
Well, the Carolina Panthers select Ikem Ekwonu, also known as Ickey, as the 6th overall pick. He is arguably the top offensive tackle prospect in this year's draft.
This morning, we're asking what your thoughts are on the team's first round pick.
So Ickey shared his thoughts after being drafted. He said, "I'm just going to do everything I can to be the best player, best person I can be. I'm from the area. I love Charlotte so much," he said. So the NFL draft continues tonight with rounds 2 and 3, then 4 through 7 tomorrow. As of now, the Panthers will not pick again until tomorrow.
So we're asking you to share your thoughts on the Panthers' first round pick. One viewer says, "Ickey, start pounding."
Let's go.
RB says, "I love the pick. I'm so glad we didn't pick a quarterback first. I believe we can find a late round quarterback. Tom Brady was a late rounder."
Facts.
Alan says, "Yes, a great pick." A lot of people seem to be really excited. I mean, I was talking about this earlier. I watched when he was picked, like the video of it that the Panthers posted, and you could just see the emotion in his eyes. Like he even said, you know, "I'm a Carolina guy. I grew up a Panthers fan. Like this is a dream to be able to play in my home state for the Panthers." And I'm just so excited for him. I'm excited for the Panthers. And I think this is just great for our state overall. There's nothing better than, and you know this, like working.
Yeah, in the state where you grew up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like I've done that in the past. Well, both of you guys.
Yeah.
And it's just, it means a lot,
Yeah.
you know?
I was watching this documentary on ESPN about what life is like for rookies who are entering any sport, whether it's NBA or NFL or the soccer league. It's just kind of like this whirlwind experience from college to professional athlete. And so I think that he will benefit as a rookie being home, because that's less of the pressures of feeling alone, trying to get into things because you're alone, having a lot of people around you. You know, when he needs that sense of like, home
and grounding.
He can literally just, you know, take his car 10 minutes up the road to home. So that's really, well, no, we're 10 minutes in Charlotte is unrealistic.
That's very true.
Yeah, exactly. But I think he'll benefit from that, because you see so many rookies, you know, struggling their first year, not only on the field, but in their personal life, because it's a lot for them. So maybe he will, since he's home, he won't have to deal with all of that, and he will perform even better than if he were at on a team in a different state.
Yeah, it's always there's something special about being home. And I think this is a really good opportunity to have a homegrown person on their home team. Right. And this is a huge opportunity, not only for him, but for the Panthers to really coach him up and to really groom him and grow him, you know, to the point where he could be a star for the Panthers team for a long time. You know, there's you know, been a lot of people throwing off on Matt Rule lately over the last couple of years, and even so much on this. But Matt Rule can recruit, you know, and this is a good recruit. I just want to see them grow him and coach him up in a way where he is going to be successful.
Right.
I like what you were talking about, like how your professional life can't grow and succeed unless your personal life is in a good place.
Very connected.
It's so much is for all of us. So I think him having that grounding, knowing Carolina, loving the team, having that passion for it is just going to help him professionally on the field.
And think about this, he'll also be able to help other rookies because he can say, hey guys, come to my house or come to my mom's house, you know, and get that good, you know, North Carolina love. You know, everybody who's a mom in North Carolina knows that you're not just your kid's mom, you're like their friend's mom too. You know what I mean? So
it takes a village.
It does. Yeah. He can bring his friends over and they can all have, well, hopefully she's up for this. I'm not trying to recruit you.
Tracy says she can cook for everybody.
Exactly. I'll be there. So that'll be good. I am excited for the Panthers in this pick, but I want to see what they do with their other ones too.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting.
It will be because, yes, they need some offensive line help. They've needed that for a few years. But they've given away so many picks. Like, think about it. Their next pick isn't until tomorrow. There are so many other drafts happening before tomorrow. So it's going to be interesting to see who they pick again, and maybe they'll be a little bit more responsible with their picks in the future. I say responsible. I don't know what would happen behind closed doors, but I don't know if I'd be so willing to give away a pick in the draft, you know? But whatever their situation was, I just have to step back because I don't know it. I throw out judgment too quickly, so I'll just step back.
But just do a good job.
Some people are weighing in. Philip just says it's okay. He does think it is a good pick. He hopes that they are good, whoever they get. Have you seen anybody else? I know somebody.
Well, I just saw a comment from Rhonda who said she loved having our daughter's friends at her house. She said I was the mom to the group, and that, you know, kind of just based on what I was saying earlier, you know, he can be kind of the rookie friend who can bring all the other rookies to his house and kind of just have that sense of home.
Well, and he'll even just know like where to go in Charlotte and what to do.
Where to get your hair cut. You know,
those little things really matter. They do.
Where to live, you know, where to buy a car, you know, where to hang out.
Or some of your favorite spots.
Exactly.
LeVar said he thinks it'll be a good. He said he thinks it'll be good for the team, but they need more help.
I agree.
I mean,
he can't do it alone.
Can't do it alone. And you can't expect him to do it alone.
But you know who's really excited about this pick? McCaffrey, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Because he's going to stand right behind him and be like, just pile over whoever's coming at me, and I'm going to.
He's like, I'm not the young buck anymore.
I bet Ed Matthews, too, being NC State grad.
Yeah.
I was talking about Christian McCaffrey.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. And then, I was just thinking about people in the station that would be probably happy about this.
Brad,
so, yeah, I wasn't
Ed and Brad, being
Okay,
NC State guys. Yeah, that's what I meant.
My
mind was going somewhere else.
Got it. I'm like, well, he doesn't play.
Ed could totally play. Wink.
Trina said, love the pick and love the story behind the pick. Knowing you can play at home is the dream of a lifetime. That's a great summary of how it is.
I agree.
Excellently put. All right, let's sum up this forecast for everybody for the weekend.
Let's do it. Clouds thickening up as we go throughout the day. Today, I think we get up to 70 degrees. We'll be doing pretty good with the extra cloud cover that we have, but looking to stay dry today, other than just a few sprinkles, maybe a shower late tonight. Heading into the weekend, there will be some rain. Won't be a washout, but keeping an umbrella close by over the course of the weekend, not a bad idea. Scattered showers for your Saturday. Highs in the 60s, scattered showers again, mainly Sunday evening. Temperatures warm back up into the 70s by Sunday. And then take a look at next week. The unsettled weather pattern continues with that 30% chance of a shower, maybe a thunderstorm. Really Tuesday into Wednesday. I think Monday now is looking to be a mainly dry day of weather. But take a look at those temperatures. Another run of several days at 80 degrees and mid 80s by the middle of the week.
I love the way that we go back up.
Ups and downs.
Because I pulled out all of my spring clothes and I intend to wear every single item.
You intend not to have to put them back.
Correct.
Well, you don't want to have to get the sweaters back out.
I know.
Or coats.
I did that
It's,
too soon.
Oh, right?
Yeah.
and then it got cold again.
And then I had to bring them back out.
Your fault.
Yeah.
Correct. I'll take responsibility for that.
Average high right now is around 73. By the middle of May, it gets back to around 75. By the end of May, average high is around 80, 81 degrees. So at this point in the year, it's so hard to get sustained cold weather. You know, now we're looking at several, you know, when you look at the week, yeah, there may be a cooler day here and there, but typically it's going to be on the warmer side of things. And then I've had the question a lot, when's it going to get consistently warm and stay that way? June. June.
And then you'll be saying, when's the humidity going to go away?
September, August, October.
Yeah.
There will always be a desire that is not happening in the moment.
We
right?
always want what we can't have.
There
It's
you
very
go.
true.
All right, but you can have this. A great start to your
Good one.
weekend. This is the best of GMS. Have some great laughs at our expense, and we will see you next week. Take care. Let's start by welcoming Christian Morgan back to the team.
Yay!
had a few days off. Do you feel loved?
Coffee for him this morning.
See, I've been welcomed with open arms. That's very nice.
Yes.
Oh, you got the
It's
name.
a dance party. It's a dance party.
Yes.
It's a dance.
So he said, I'll shock you. And then I'm like, speaking of shock,
There you go.
Shaka Khan.
Cue
Your
the
favorite.
music.
Last Thursday of the month.
That's so wild.
Isn't that
So
crazy?
wild.
Month just zooms on by.
It really, I mean, seriously, we
It really
should
does.
take it to Talladega. Guys, did you have a great weekend?
Oh my gosh, and you know, the best part about it, obviously,
The weather.
The weather.
Oh yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ed.
I can't take credit.
I have heard that you actually can sing
I
like
can.
Beyonce.
I can.
Whoa.
But actually, I'm shy. So I know. Considering the fact that I do, I am on TV, but I am shy
Just
to
pretend.
sing.
Just pretend the camera's not
I
on.
can't pretend. I know it's on.
From the soul,
Yeah.
just gather it and explode.
Maybe one day, once it's my last day filling in on here.
Now, give us your best Adele.
No. But I have favorite songs that I would sing
Thought we might get
in
her right there.
private.
I've never
Or in front of my
struck out
mom.
this many times when begging someone to do something.
Please.
What would y'all do if y'all saw a bear? Y'all just chilling at a stoplight and then, oh, is that a bear?
I've seen plenty of bears in Greensboro. I
Wow.
know, you don't really think of,
I mean, up close. I mean,
Oh, no, no.
Oh yeah.
you know me. Up close, Ed. No, sir. I was
Not gonna
far
happen.
away. Yes.